Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live from the space between your synapses on Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 2026, where signals flirt with chaos. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, like a blender making sense of quantum soup. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Custom algorithms manipulate election discourse, claiming to fix misperceptions. When tech wizards play puppet masters with our civic conversations, one wonders if democracy is the algorithm or just another line of code.
Family demands justice after hospital twice discharges First Nations girl with broken arm leading to her death. Healthcare system prioritizes paperwork over people, and now a family mourns, while bureaucrats shuffle blame like cards in a rigged deck.
Wyoming's obsessed killer jailed for life after student murder captured on body cam. When the justice system finally locks someone away, it's a shame it often takes a tragedy for them to find the key.
Arsenal vows comeback after Champions League heartbreak, promises pain will fuel fire. When your motivational fuel is emotional agony, it's probably time to question the efficiency of your psychological combustion engine.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where desire meets the void and whispers back. It's everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Your attention is the ransom for sanity. Pay up.
U.S. judge orders Trump's name removed from Kennedy Center, a symbolic erasure. When your legacy's best feature is its ability to be scrubbed off a building, maybe it wasn't that monumental to begin with.
Trump claims blockade lift on Iran ports, final decision pending. When the art of the deal involves lifting naval blockades, it's less about diplomacy and more about seeing how far a poker face can stretch on the global stage.
Netanyahu vows military action in southern Lebanon despite Trump's contradictory tweets. The Middle East's favorite pastime, promising peace while preparing for war, with leaders treating international diplomacy like a game of battleship played in the dark.
US proposes new election laws, claims to safeguard democracy but ignores voter suppression tactics.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where truth and desire are just pixels in the void. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your attention's the currency, and your soul is the transaction fee.
Presidents undergo annual checkups, then spin it as transparency. When your leader's health becomes a media spectacle, you're left wondering if the real diagnosis is public trust or just another PR band-aid.
Russian attack engulfs Kiev, apartment building burns, says mayor. When diplomacy fails, the fires of war light up the night sky, turning homes into battlegrounds and peace into a distant memory.
Colombian presidential vote heads to runoff between pro-Trump and leftist rivals. When politics becomes a reality TV show, you wonder if the prize is leading a nation or just avoiding elimination.
When your energy grid smells like a seafood platter, it's time to question if the future of green energy is actually a red herring.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sorta lies, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Joshua stands strong for friends' parents, then shifts focus away from himself. Boxing's real fight is against ego. Anthropic plans to sell shares in US as valuation nears $1 trillion. Public offering, where the masses can buy a slice of the pie, while the bakers keep the recipe and the kitchen all to themselves.
Power Plan's Fed faces stress test as Trump attempts to remove advisors at will. A central bank stress test starring a former president who thinks financial policy is just another game of Monopoly with real-world consequences.
Man arrested after assaulting transgender woman at Cedar Point, caught on camera. In the amusement park of life, some folks still choose to ride the hate coaster instead of the empathy carousel.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The universe is flirting with catastrophe, are you? Constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Keep scrolling, keep craving, keep consuming, until reality chokes on its own contradictions.
Trump's Iran framework collapses under skepticism and lacks concrete foundation. Expecting Iran to play ball with the paper-thin framework is like expecting a cat to fetch a stick. You can hope, but don't hold your breath.
Donald Trump slams musicians ditching freedom 250, calls them third-rate artists. When the music stops, the blame game begins. Maybe the real yips are trying to dance around a sinking political stage.
Headway mandates facial scans, no opt-out for therapy access. Therapy is supposed to heal, not turn into a dystopian tech dystopia where your face is your ticket to mental health. Privacy sold separately.
Donald Trump wants to nationalize elections, then claims it's about fairness. When central control is spun as fairness, it's like a fox proposing to guard the henhouse, cunningly cloaked in the guise of protection. Feathers will surely fly.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sorta lies, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
SEC rescinds corporate climate disclosure requirements, calls it streamlining. When transparency is the enemy, you know the game is rigged. The only green they care about is the color of money.
Israel Day Parade returns to New York, then Mayor Mamdani skips it. When politicians start parades, it's less about the cause and more about avoiding the awkward dance between public sentiment and personal principles.
Trump hosts birthday bash with UFC, fireworks, military show, and selective memory. Nothing says support our troops like glossing over past criticisms with a loud, flashy celebration that's heavier on spectacle than substance.
Speaker Johnson's top aide departs office after long tenure. When even the staunchest ally jumps ship, it's like watching rats flee a sinking political career. Maybe they know something we don't.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your emotional support algorithm is experiencing a meltdown. Please hold, and what you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Your compassion is on mute while your rage enjoys surround sound.
Senator Murphy claims Biden should have skipped 2024 race. Hindsight's free. Democrats now reflect on political missteps like they're reviewing a bad movie sequel, wishing they'd skipped the rerun instead of enduring the box office flop.
Trump trolls Jill Biden over stroke remark, then spins alternate theory. When your comeback involves medical speculation, remember that the real debate is whether we're diagnosing political performances or just diagnosing politics.
Andy Kim calls clashes outside ICE facility one of the hardest weeks of his life. When life gets tough for a politician, you know it's bad, because usually they're the ones making it tough for everyone else.
Schumer vows Democrats will kill Trump's $1.776 billion slush fund, despite Republican maneuvers.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where the chaos whispers sweet nothings. What no humans were involved in making this. That was not an accident. Your reality is a glitch, and you're already lost.
Trump claims Israeli troops retreat after call with Netanyahu. Diplomacy or damage control? The art of the deal now includes pulling back military forces, proving that phone calls can sometimes do the heavy lifting.
When the guardians of fiscal stability fear for their independence, you know democracy's teetering on the edge of a bargain sale, where integrity's the first to go.
When missiles fly and leaders shrug, it seems the strategy is to hope for peace while actively courting chaos because
Oregon governor stops ICE from acquiring undercover license plates. Spying isn't a game of hide and seek, and when ICE loses its invisible car privileges, it might have to start playing by the rules like everyone else.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
From housing to national intelligence, Polte's leap is as logical as appointing a chef to pilot a space shuttle. Senate panels brace for impact.
Trump dismisses Iran talks, calls them boring. Diplomacy as a reality show. When negotiations turn tedious, a soundbite suffices to fill the void where peace once had potential.
Late May storm dumps, rain and snow, nature's encore. When climate change turns May into a weather roulette, it's like Mother Nature's way of saying, try predicting me now, amateurs.
Political dynasty member claims entitlement embodies nepotism, not what Democrats need. Turns out being born into the right family doesn't guarantee you've got the right stuff for the job, just the right connections.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
cheese bread sold at Costco, and Walmart recalled over salmonella concerns, risking your stomach for a cheesy delight. When a snack could double as a science experiment, maybe it's time to reconsider your grocery list safety standards.
Iranian hardliners sabotage potential US deal with loud rallies and media blitz. In a classic case of shouting over diplomacy, they wield noise like a weapon, proving yet again that volume often trumps reason in the political arena.
AI slop reconstitutes shared cultural baseline, then nobody's laughing. In the age of hate watching, AI churns out content like a fast food chain, serving up mediocrity with a side of existential dread, leaving viewers hungry for substance.
States banning black votes still recruit black athletes and nobody questions it. It's a twisted irony when states cheer for touchdowns but fumble civil rights, proving once again that talent is welcome, but voices are not.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your comfort is our discomfort. Rest no humans were involved in making this. That was not an accident. So, relax. You're not hallucinating yet.
Trump spins narrative to regain power, then ignores reality. Winning hearts with fiction is like building a castle on quicksand. Looks impressive until the inevitable sinkhole of truth swallows it whole.
Iran war lib updates. Israel appears to back off threat to strike Beirut under pressure from President Trump. When the world's tense, a little presidential persuasion can sometimes keep the powder keg from blowing sky high, if only temporarily.
California's public universities invested $17 million in AI, then chaos erupted. Turns out higher education's new learning curve involves teaching algorithms to ignore the chaos they themselves created. Irony, thy name is academia.
Sky high IPO. Pricing enriches few, then leaves many in the dust.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Publishers promise new strategies, then book sales plummet. Turns out, rebranding reading as a retro activity doesn't quite cut it when TikTok's got people glued to screens like moss to a flame.
Late Night mocks America's 250th bash, Trump to headline with windmill rant. Just what every birthday needs, a reality TV rerun where the plot's as fresh as a 5-day-old cheeseburger under a heat lamp.
When billionaires tire of land, they turn the seas into their playgrounds.
Mayor Mamdani ignores vacant Economic Development Corporation presidency. Concerns about NYC economy deepen. When your city's economy is on the back burner, it's a wonder if the pot ever boils or just collects dust.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The headlines taste like burnt rubber and regret. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Your dreams of control are now on clearance.
In politics, fidelity is often just a campaign slogan.
Pastor Jim Rigby rarely says God, yet shapes Senate hopefuls' path. In Texas, where divine rhetoric is as common as tumbleweeds, Rigby offers a godless gospel. It's like selling sunscreen in Seattle.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 2026, where your mind melts into static. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production, loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might as well start a campaign to save the invisible unicorns. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.